Bye bye. Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Any people me? How are you doing? How are you doing, my people? Welcome, 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 welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, biggest shout out to you. If you're watching on YouTube, excessively big shout out to you. Woli Arole, shout out to you, brother. How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Eh? Show law, show move. Ah, today I already scatter everywhere. Oh. Hey. And I'm not going to take too much of your time, but this thing I got to address. If you're watching on TikTok, big shout out to you. I had such a wonderful time earlier on with my TikTok family. The lady dominated everywhere. My number one gifter is Achube12345, and my number two gifter is DJ Star Bliss. So double click the screen. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, share the video. Double click the screen, share the video, knock the screen, break your screen safe. If your screen never break, I don't know, say this, show me support. Until that screen break, I know if you're happy. Oh yeah, this when they say smash that, double click, double tap, knock 'em, knock the screen for TikTok. Oh yeah, knock 'em, share the video. Okay, we're talking about a man who called out his girl or a girl he took out on a date for ordering 12,000 naira food during a date. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to send super chats. I'm only going to be reading messages that are accompanied by super chats. If you're watching on Facebook, please send me your stars. If you're watching on Facebook, send me those stars. I want to talk all about this. Um, so I'm also looking for 100 money guns. Let me see if we can make this happen. Let's see if we can make this happen. I love my money guns so much. I'm also looking for who buy me a sports car or a space shuttle or a TikTok universe. Those things really excite me. So, um, good evening, everyone, or good morning. Um, a guy took a lady out and she ordered 12,000 naira food, according to the report. And the guy called her out, called her all sorts of names, blah, 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 blah. You see, I have a message to both the guys and the girls. Girls, in fact, let me start with the guys. Guys, ẹni tí ò bá tọ́ládèjì kò gbọ́dọ̀ pé rẹ̀ lọ́ládẹ́jọ́. Ẹnì kí n túmọ̀ ẹ̀ fún yín. For those of you that don't speak Yoruba, you have to learn Yoruba because I'll be doing plenty Yoruba for this my life. Oh. Ẹni tí ò bá tọ́ládèjì kò gbọ́dọ̀ pé rẹ̀ lọ́ládẹ́jọ́. Oladeji is a name. Oladejo is also a name. Oladeji means wealth became double. Oladejo means wealth became times 8. They say you will no reach Oladeji. They call yourself Oladejo. Your wealth no reach 2. You dey talk say your wealth reach 8. Why will you take out a girl on a date when you cannot afford to take her on a date? Communicate with me. Let's communicate with one another. You are forming like a man, but you cannot open your mouth and tell the girl that you don't have money. My dear, I don't have. If 12,000 naira is too much for you, you have no business taking a girl out on a dinner. Sit down at home and order pizza. But even pizza said go past 12K. So what exactly do you want to eat with? Do you know if you take a girl to KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, I mean like chicken fried turkey. I don't even know how they even talk about. I shall not say one now one, whether na chicken fried turkey or na Kentucky Fried Chicken. You will spend 10K minimum. And you will not eat a proper meal. You will just eat all of those, they are combos. Okay, they say na chicken fried turkey. Anyhow, na just join them. Even if you take it to Chicken Republic, what do you want to order that you will order for a girl, somebody's daughter? Someone said, Jazzy Burger set na 12K. Now, if you go to Burger King, now I take my daughters to Burger King. Anytime we're on the island, maybe went to the bank or something, and we're hungry, it's normal for us to stop over at Burger King and just pop a burger. The average meal in Burger King with a drink is about 8K, 7.5. The average pizza is about that price too. Unless you want to buy shawarma, then shawarma is like 3.5 on the island. $12K. You see now, someone that is earning 100K a month, 12K is a lot of money. Someone earning 500K a month, 12K is not that much money. Someone earning $1 million a month will not see 12K as much money for a date. So it all depends on your pocket. Someone say Burger King dey Naija. If full Naija said, don't be say it just did. If full Naija. If you know you can't afford it, organize a Netflix and chill. Shawarma and soda is what I buy for taste buds when we're on the run and we need to just quickly stop and eat something and then move. That's not a date. A date is me taking taste buds to that restaurant where they gave us tomahawk. And that tomahawk was 58K, just the tomahawk. And then we had some oysters. The oysters were like 20K, 28K, thereabout. We spent like 93K that day in that restaurant. I'm sure I still have the bill on the phone one somewhere. So that's a date. If I go out with taste buds on a date, the minimum we spend is about 50K on minimum. That's we are drinking Coke, lemon, and ice. We are watching our pockets. I will show you I have the bill somewhere. Because I was sending it to my friend in the UK who said, I love this restaurant. How much is the bill? I just took a picture of the bill. I'll show it to you. I think I have a copy of it somewhere on my phone. Okay, is this it? Yeah, this is it. This was the date. I'll show it to you. So these were the mussels. We had these lovely mussels. Mussels are like what is it called? Sea shellfish. Then they brought the tomahawk, and then they were grilling the tomahawk on our table. Yes, this is when they brought the tomahawk. You can let me do it like this so you can see. You can see the tomahawk. Then they cooked it for us on the table. Can you guys see it? That's the tomahawk right there. You can see them serving us on the table. Let me see if I can forward it a bit. So you can see where they are cooking. They're actually cooking the tomahawk on the table. Very premium steak. You can see it. Then that's the bill. Okay, it's called Noah. Okay, it's 92K, not 93K. I don't know if you can see from there. And if you go through it, I'll show you the camera there. So if you go through it, let me show it to TikTok people so you guys can. I'm sure there should be a way of posting something so you can see. I don't know if it's clear. Yeah, total 92K. You can see the everything we ordered. I don't know how we added up there, but the way I took the receipt is not took. Let me just expand it a bit. So you can see that's it. That's the tomahawk there, 58K, and the mushroom sauce and everything, potatoes, everything. I don't know how they added it, Everything came to 92K. 92K. Normally, when I go out with the family, we spend anything from 50K, depending on where we go, to 120, 180K max when I'm with the whole family. So sometimes everybody knows how to manage their families. For instance, when we're going out with the family, I tell the kids, because there was a day we went to, what's that restaurant on Aboyade Cole again? That very popular restaurant on Aboyade Cole. Someone said this is something you do once a month, sometimes twice a month, once a month, depending on the mood. You understand? So we go to, it's not much, but you see, it's, so when you are saying 12K, I'm wondering what you're eating. What are you eating for 12K? Because even when we go to Chocolate Royale, the last time I was in Chocolate Royale with Taste Buds and Baby Freeze, we spent 70K. So how do you go out for 12K? You understand? Of course, you're not going to have anything premium. Now, here's what I do with my kids. It's not all the time that I have plenty money. There are some times that everything is a bit tight. So I'll just tell my kids, you know what? We are going to order, there are 8 of us. We're going to order 4 dishes. My kids don't cook, they will not finish it. So there was a time we went out and we ordered 8 dishes and the food wasted because we're staying in a hotel, in a co-signature. So as we're ordering the food, they packed it for us. Then there was nobody to warm it, and then we didn't want to eat it the next day. So that's how the food wasted. So what we do is, for instance, if we go somewhere like Cubana, and there are 8 of us, we order 4 meals, then maybe 1 or 2 catfish. So we all share the catfish. Then the catfish will come with sides. So by the time you are done with 8 people having 4 meals and then 2 catfish, you'll be full. You still carry takeaway home. Someone say for Ibadan, you go Buka. You go chop for like 5K. Buka is different. Buka is not a date. Buka, I wouldn't call taking a girl to Buka a date. Of course, I'm a Buka loving guy. Where did I take Baby Freeze? Yes, we went to, the other day we went to Oshodi with Taste Buds and Baby Freeze. And there's one Amala joint around that, not Owode, what's this place called? Oh, that place they repair cars, that they have car parts. What's the name of that place that they have car parts in it? Is it even Ikeja, around Oshodi? Ladipo. After Ladipo, just go a little down, then you climb the railway, and it's somewhere around there. There's an Amala joint. Who knows that Amala joint? Very nice Amala. It's not Bolade. It's not on the side of Ladipo. There's another one we went to one day on the side of Ladipo. Even that one, Steph, we still spent about 6K per person. About 6K per person. So when when you say um when you take a girl out and you spend 12K, listen now, money in your hand is money is there are places where someone like Dangote or Tedola will take his children to that I cannot even near the gate. Those places where they sell one steak for $500. But you see, it's all on your budget, and you have to understand how to manage money in a relationship. There are some people who like expensive things, who like fine things. So always disclose how much. If I'm taking my babe, I'll say, babe, we're going here, but I know to get money. So when you say that, you don't go order reach one certain level, like Salt Bay, for instance. It's also good to have an appreciating woman that will tell that understands that today we're just going out for the experience. It's not like we have hammered or something. So, and when you go out, one of the things that are more expensive are the drinks. You'll be amazed that the food is never as expensive. That place we went to, that 92K, if we had ordered one bottle of champagne, it would have been 150K. Just the champagne. So you think the food is expensive until you order champagne. That's when you now know that, oh, that's on another level. So, guys, if you're taking a girl out, and you, first of all, you try the girl, communicate. Let me tell you, now Uber, now make me stop to the price taxi. Those days when I was younger, when there were red taxis and I be yellow taxi in Lagos, once I stop a taxi, before the taxi moves, I will negotiate the price. Because once you get to the destination and any price the guy calls for you, you are bound to pay. And I employ that with everyone. I ask, how much? So that there will not be fight. When I was young, I was dating a girl when I was in the university. I used to, when I take out, I would say they should bring their meal. I'll not be asking them the prices one by one. How much is this? How much is it? So she used to get embarrassed. She was like, hey, Moro Conco, it's been a while. It's been a while. Let me bring her to my life. I haven't seen her in ages. You see, I used to check all the things one by one. Then the girl used to be so embarrassing. She said, can't you go to the restaurant before I get there and check the prices? Why are you checking? It's making me look embarrassed. But I don't know. Me, I don't want the one where they go tell us to come and wash plates. And that time as a student, my money was limited. So, as a guy...
The freeze is so dark in here.
Maureen, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's dark. I'm in bed. How are you guys? Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. I just wanted to hear from you. I haven't seen you or heard from you in ages.
I know. I'm here. I don't come out for now.
You don't japa. You don't japa.
No, Japan. No, not necessarily. You know, I love Nigeria. I had to come because it was time for my son to join his sister here, and I couldn't leave my kids with my sisters, so I had to, come and be mommy.
In Nigeria?
Huh?
You have to come and be mommy. I trust you. Fantastic.
Yes.
Anyway, just wanted to check up on you and see how you're doing. I'm definitely going to call you up one of these days. Take care.
When you come to the UK, you come. The other day you were in my town, yeah, and my baby girl were in my town.
Yes, so that's my sister stays there, Milton Keynes.
Can you imagine?
My sister lives there. Next time, anytime I come to the UK, I'm always in. At least I go and stay a night or some hours with my sister in Milton Keynes.
You see, please, you need to come.
We'll come. Next time I'm there, we'll come. Take care, sis.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
So, guys, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. My number one gifter on TikTok is Side Hustle. Side Hustle, thank you so much. That's my number one gifter. And my number two gifter is Sam Rise and Fall. Sam Rise and Fall. I'm looking for my number one and my number two gifter. And I'm also looking for my money guns. Who's going to send me my first money gun today? Let me make a big shout out to you. So, back to what I was saying. When you take a woman out, have a conversation with her. You see, there are many conversations that men don't have with women. I used to be in a relationship with somebody before, and I noticed that anytime we went to the supermarket, I used to run from her whenever I went to the supermarket because she would just go and pick things and come and stand beside me. So it now turned to all sorts of games. I'm going to the supermarket and then I start looking at what she's picking. And once it's getting too much, I'll just tell her, you know what, I'm not buying anything in the supermarket, that you just buy your own. It got that bad. Or we enter the supermarket and I know exactly what I want. But this particular woman too was very sharp. So I've just run to the beer section and pack the beer and one or two things that I want. And by the time I get to the till, she's already there waiting for me with exactly what she needed to pick. So it got to a stage where I had to call her and say, look, madam, I give you money. I cannot go with you to the supermarket and you still pick things on my bill. You understand what I'm saying? When I met Taste Buds, I now carried over that behavior. When me and Taste Buds go to shop, she brings out her ATM and we'll buy things in the cart. When we get to the toll, I'll remove my things from the cart. At the point, Taste Buds said, this is embarrassing. People be looking at us. Shame. But me, I know Sabi fight for money. I will just bring out my things, from the and load onto the till and pay. Then I will move the trolley, help her load her own stuff, then move to the trolley and wait for her to pay like this. I know they shame me on no use shame collect sickness. Kama fitiju karun. Na so Yoruba people they talk. Everybody has a way they run their homes. I have the things I'm supposed to do. She has the things she's supposed to do. Everybody does what we are supposed to do. But then when we go out shopping, Baba, so that there will not be fight, it is save fight. Because sometimes it's either you are embarrassed because you don't have enough money. Because sometimes I go, let me tell you another thing. I never go out with an ATM that has more than 100K. Unless there is the intention that I'm going for a date or for something, so I put extra money on. Normally, my ATMs are maybe 50 to 100K. It's never more than that. Just in case I lose the ATM or somebody carries me to POS and says withdraw the money, you know, if you see past 100K, now waiting the inside. All John says you are a stingy normally. The man that gave birth to you, that mounted that goat, that did meh the day you were born, now he's stingy. Waiting I they do for my wife, your papa no do one for your mama half. Waiting I they do for my wife, your papa no do one for your mama, and you no go afford to do one for your wife till you buy. Kide na truth I tell you. Oyawa Jerapture. See name all join. Ileribu. Jadanu lori live me. Nigerians, you see, we are not on a date. This is a relationship. Electricity bill. Now one person go pay them. Children's school fees. Taste buds, since I've met her, she has never paid school fees before. She does not know who comes to service car. Her own is to enter the car and drive. She does not know who services car. She does not know school fees. I pay 100%. 100, not 98%, 100. All the children, all. So I cannot be doing all I'm doing in the house. And then we go shopping and I still pick the bills. Now let's also remember that Taste Buds runs a business. So sometimes that shopping, she's going to a shop, she's going to buy bulk. Taste Buds, we buy 200K stuff in ShopRite. On one card. Me, I can't get 50K for my card or 60K. How am I going? Sometimes now me go pick. What I do is I don't have money on me. I'll just pick a few things that I need, run them on the cart. Then when we get the receipt, I'll just circle my own things, take a picture and send to her and say, babe, I'm owing you 12K. I'm owing you 18K. Love doesn't mean you should be stupid financially. Love doesn't mean you should burn out. Love doesn't mean you should burn out. Don't burn out. Don't burn yourself out. Guys and girls, especially when it comes to finances. If now your body, you can, if you burn your body out, you can still get your, but when it comes to finances, don't burn yourself out. You don't have an unlimited, you are not Dangote's son. You don't have an unlimited. Any girl that wants me to pay, I go go grocery shopping separately. Me, I go just enter the shop. From there, I go just pick my phone, say, hey, I want to check the Rolex shop. You know, there used to be a polo shop in ShopRite. That's what I used to do with somebody that I was in a relationship with before Taste Buds. Once I say she don't they pick things and the things don't they plenty, I will just tell her, I will just form phone calls. Hey, are you in the shop? Let me come and check your watches. I will just waka go sit down for Rolex shop. They play with them. Any year she finish her shopping, she will just tie face, come out. Me too, I will just join her and tie my own face too. Yeah. Once I noticed that you are an inconsiderate person, I will join you and be inconsiderate. Taste Buds has never been inconsiderate to me. She does not give me bill that is more than me. We need to learn that. Somebody say I'm stingy. What did Taste Buds write on my birthday? Taste Buds called me her ATM. And when you see, what I do is I take care of my forget wife and children. I take care of my family members. Everybody gets something. In-laws. I have in-laws that I take care of on a monthly basis. Same thing with on my father's side. There are people I take care of monthly. Something is going somewhere. So I no follow for stingy people. I also no follow for stupid people. I no follow for stupid people as I no follow for stingy people. There are two extremes, stingy and stupid. Stupid will give everything, I have nothing left and burn out. Stingy will give nothing and people will be suffering around them. I'm neither of the two. I'm well balanced. I'm well balanced. And I have a woman that thinks she will not come and meet me for every single thing. By the time she comes to meet me, just know say the load don't heavy and she needs help. But normally she takes care of so many things that sometimes I used to wonder that, oh wow, you've taken care of this. Well, let me tell you something here. When you are with a woman that is demanding, we all know that there are some women that are demanding. But if you are a demanding woman and you are with me, I go dey stingy to you. Then if I'm with a woman that because I made $10,000, you believe I owe you something inside that $10,000, I will be stingy to you because I don't know, say you dey mad. Taste buds will check my account and see money there and not make a demand based on the money. She has never made a demand based on say she check my account, she see money. I don't know whether na pride, or I don't know whether na confidence, or I don't know whether na upbringing. She will never look inside my account, see money. That's why she has access to all my accounts. My email, my what is it called? My alerts go to my smaller bank account. Those ones where they get 100K, 50K, all those small money. That one, she know they see them because that one text message really come to my phone. But my main accounts, where they save money put, the email is on her phone. Many Niger babes na muiwa bring them. Once I don't notice that, I go just begin to hide things from you. You know, go they see my things. Once I don't notice I'm like this, say you dey demanding, I will hide things from you. You know, go know how much I get. One day go just see new motor for compound. Say, you buy motor. I say, Papa, I sabi lie you. I sabi lie you. I remember when I was in my former relationship, because I never tell you this story before. Oh, as in money they always miss for house. Money they always miss. And I'm not talking about major money, small money here and there, 5K here. But that time 5K was money. I'm talking about in 2012, 2010. 5K was money. You understand? I just notice say you just notice say the money less. I mean I dey careless. I don't believe. Like now, now I still leave money lying around. And when I first got to taste buds, I used to have those same panic attacks. Where's my money? I left money here. It took about 2 years of me noticing that nobody is taking my money for me to be able to finally rest. Because then, Baba, as in that money go miss. My worst experience ever. I'm going to share this experience with you. My worst experience ever. I went to the ATM. You know, I was staying on Etimiang. So I just strolled after work. I closed at maybe 10 o'clock. I was just, I don't get money for hand, though. You go good, make I hold something. Make I just go withdraw 20K. Baba, I just go ATM. Go withdraw 20K. As I dey come house, you understand? The security guards greet, Baba, find something for us. I brought out 2K from the 20K. Gave them. Put 18K in my pockets. You understand? And enter the house. So as I entered the house, I just took off my clothes, jumped into the shower. I was scrubbing my face with soap when I remembered I put money in my pocket. Baba, I ran out with soap on my body, and that money don't waka. I'm telling you, this took 8 minutes. I don't know how they take. I don't know how that money take waka. Muka what they repeat. I changed my passwords. Then there was a time money was missing. That's why I go buy safe. This na inside house, so money was missing. You know that annoying. I know say I put 2K here. I know say I put 2K here. Money was missing. That's why I go buy safe. So I remember Biola of Grotto told me to help him do something in grotto one day, just say a few things on the microphone. And when I was done, he gave me $300 as a gift. Say, Baba, thank you for helping me out. So he gave me $300. I tell him thank you. I carry the $300, come put inside the safe. And I forgot the money there. Then I think someone needed something. So just remember that I have $300 in my safe. Baba, I pieces that safe. Now $100 I see. As in, I opened the hole. I was running mad. I'm like, what is going on? I can't remember. Say, I tell auntie the password. That day I just said, you know what? Enough is enough. More they change password safe. Yeah. From that day, my money stopped to the waka. My money stopped to grow wings. My money stopped to fly. Then I will now go to my safe. When I want to pick something from my safe, I will now use my body and block it. I'll now be hearing all sorts of sniggering remarks. Let him be blocking his safe. Like there's somebody that wants to steal me. I know they even answer them. I know say I know who they rise money for the house. I just they press my safe, they go quick. Put waiting I want put, come out waiting I want come out. Baba, if I tell you waiting my eyes see. And the day now, guess what? I can go and wake up the kids. My money is never missing. I don't really carry cash anyway. But I hardly complain of money missing. I hardly complain of money because, as in, they will not take it. They will see the money and they walk past. They will never take what's not their own. Let me tell you something. My kids, if you don't tell them, this is apple, take it. They will walk past that apple every day till that apple goes bad, and they will not eat it because you did not give them instruction to eat it. That's how the kids in my house are. I bought a bag of grapes. I can't take sour grapes because of my tummy. I bought 2 big bags because the only fruits I eat are grapes, cherries, pears. That is not avocado, the normal pears, and then maybe apples. So I will buy a bunch of grapes. The grape will look very nice in the supermarket. I bring you, I pop one like it's sour. Finish. I'm not eating it. So maybe one day I'll manage and eat another one or two, just so like I can have fruit in my system because I'm supposed to be eating fruits. If I open my fridge for you and show you the amount of grapes that are there that are going bad, where nobody. I mean, today I now sat down and said, come, I have 2 bags of grapes in the fridge. You guys come and take grapes. So that if you don't tell them to take it, they will not touch it. Food. Now you go come, they look and say, make una come carry this thing now. You see, there are 2 things. A man needs to know his responsibility as a man. You need to take care of your wife, and your wife includes her dependents. Taking care of your wife includes her dependents. Now, when the money you are making in a month is not enough, find a way of protecting yourself, because you also have things you have to do as a man. You also have things you have to do as a man. Women, assist your men. Because somebody is your husband does not make him your horse that you will ride till he buy. Do not overload your men with financial bills. Just remember, if you can't get it from your father, don't ask a man for it outside. And if a man decides to give it to you, consider it a privilege. Anything your father cannot buy for you, women, listen to me. Anything your father cannot buy for you, if a man buys it for you, consider it a privilege. That's why I raise my children to the highest level I can. Because as long as I can buy it for them, no man can say he's doing it as a favor. Someone says, what your father cannot afford. Now, if you can work for yourself and you can afford it for yourself, it's okay. But anything you cannot afford for yourself, and anything your father cannot afford to give you, if a man does it for you, consider it a privilege. If you can buy it for yourself, no problem. Then go and buy it. If your father can buy it for you, no problem. Collect it from your father. But as long as you can't afford it for yourself, and your father cannot afford it for you, if I do it for you, consider it a privilege. And by your father, I don't mean if your father had money 10 years ago. Can your father buy it for you now? Very important. I get them before no be property. I get them before no be property. I could afford it before no be property. Women, you need to learn to respect men. Men that are providers. The problem with many women is they don't know how to not destroy a man who provides. So there are two things now. When you start to date a woman, understand the principle of dependence. You are better off dating a poor girl who is an only child, whose parents can feed themselves, than an average girl who has so many dependents. When you are going into a relationship with a woman, finances are very, very important. Consider her dependence. Then consider the tastes of her dependents. If you date woman where they send children go school abroad, say na single mother, or that's why sometimes John go they talk, will be like say John don't know wetin they talk. If you are dating a woman, if for instance me, I'm a single guy and my kids are in school in Nigeria, and I'm dating this beautiful single mom whose kids are abroad in the university, she should not expect that I'll be contributing towards their upkeep. Wetin I no fit do for my pikin, I no go do am for your pikin. No. And this is also a message to single mothers. Once you have kids, if you are entering in a relationship, you could burn the person out if you carry the load of that relationship into, the load of your dependence into your relationship. You can burn the person out. You can kill love. Love can buy. And you all need to please, if you're enjoying this, where are my super chats on YouTube? Oh yeah, let me see those super chats. Oh yeah, let me see those super chats. Let me see those super chats. Let me see those super chats. Now, it doesn't mean you cannot raise. It doesn't mean, for instance, now, I like Samaria and I want to start dating Samaria. Samaria will understand that I live in Nigeria. And Samaria is going to date me because I'm good looking, because I'm tall, Not because of my money, because she did America, I did Nigeria. No feel they from Nigeria, they take care of you for America. You understand? As a matter of fact, now Samaria go they send me small small things every month. Ah, say my darling, Then me maybe one day I feel just dash her $1,000 on to say na her birthday, maybe buy her iPhone or one of those things. You understand? But on a regular, now me they date Samaria. Now Samaria go they send me money. If it be just 100K every month, just support. You understand? Because I'm dating you does not mean I must take care of you. Are you richer than me? If you are richer than me, you should be the one taking care of me. Don't say Samaria no get needs. Samaria where they work for America, she fit take care of her needs. Me, my own money be say anytime I go America, I go take and go buy lunch. You understand? I go just do those nice, cute things, buy her flowers. You understand? You understand what I tell you? So look at the level of the person you are in a relationship with. Now you go take judge your service. It just be like say, made man you offend me, I won't slap him. Samaria offend me, I won't slap him. And baby freeze offend me, I won't slap him. If I use the weight of slap where I want to give made man you, if I give her to Samaria, she go faint. I know even sure say baby freeze go fit survive him. So you cannot use the same measure for different people. You have to look at each person's ability before you start measuring out responsibility. I don't know if I'm correct. So when you are in a relationship, have open discussions about finances. I'll advise my men, any woman where they needy and greedy, let's work on those two words, needy and greedy. You will struggle with it. No matter how beautiful she is, no matter how big, unless you are Dangote or you are very wealthy. And let me tell you something here. There are some things in my life that I can afford, but I wouldn't do them because I'm angry about that situation. There are some people in my family who I will not give money. It's not that I can't afford to give them money, but they are annoying me and I don't want to give them my money. It's as simple as that. So even if I'm as rich as Dangote, it get the way you go, they ask me for money, where go they make me the vex. The way you go, they ask me for money, go they make me the vex. I go the ginger. So sometimes when you are a woman and you are too needy, I remember meeting a girl, beautiful dark-skinned girl, curvy girl. She was in the law school. So I was chatting this girl up. Hi, how are you doing? And we sat down, and within 30 minutes, she has told me that she's hungry, she needed food, she was broke, she needed a new phone, and she was looking for accommodation. In 30, I said, I said, which of your problems have you begin to solve? The girl she started looking like a witch to me. This beautiful girl started looking like a witch to me. I've not known you 30 minutes. I've not known you 30 minutes. And you've given me this level of billing. You know? Man. So, needy and greedy women, avoid them. Needy is not her fault. Needy is not her fault. Greedy is her fault. But you see, that needy sometimes will sink you, be like quicksand. No matter how much you they struggle with them, you go they sink, they go. No matter how you they struggle with quicksand, and the more you struggle, the more you be sinking in. Needy. I dated a girl once. Her mother was sick. Her sister didn't have a job. And no matter what you give her, as in if you give her 500K, it go sink inside. As in, you never see people will get problem for this life. If you give her 1 million, she will be okay for like 3 weeks. Before you know it, she don't come back again. And she's always wanting things. So I just looked at her as, sorry, I didn't date her. She was my friend. My friend dated her. So when she was reporting my friend to her, I was looking at her that, do you want to kill this guy? He's always billing. I need this. I need this. I need this. Omo, one time, my friend come talk say she get belle for am. Say he won't keep am. So he made a, at least, Omo. I begin to pray for my friend. Though. So maybe they just come out this belly. Maybe they go, hey. Last, they found out that she wasn't really pregnant. She just thought she was. So by the time she did the test, she wasn't. Or she had a false positive or something like that. Or more. Because you can't solve a problem. Now only unless we Adenuga Peking, you know if you solve a problem. A problem too much. A problem too much. You go to solve and they solve and they solve and the problem no go end. You go to solve and you go to solve and you go to solve and. And then she's very quick to complain. She go to report my friend to me, say, hey, he didn't give me this, he didn't give me this, he didn't give me this, that is not right, blah, 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 this is bad, this is this, that. And I only wonder, say, if now me be my friend, I saw you go to sink my money go to enter you in way. It just be like, say, person they pour water inside well. Avoid the needy and the greedy. Go into a relationship with a woman from a good home or a woman who has built herself to a point where she is self-sustaining. It helps. It will give you peace of mind. Always go into a relationship with those kind of women. If she comes from a poor home, but she has sorted herself out to a certain level, and she also knows how to say no, never date people, male or female, who don't know how to say no. They cannot say no to their mother. They cannot say no to their father. They cannot. I used to work with a friend who was sending his sister to school, and I used to see his sister come and ask him for money, and it was like, give me the money. Hey, Modano. Or long, but my sister no get education. My money. You do like this. Now I go pose you. Me where I know well. My father cannot do like this and ask me for money. Never. Maybe the only person I'll give that credit to is my mother, because my mother really went through everything to me. But still, she cannot still do like this and ask me for money. She will have to respectfully ask me. Nobody's entitled to my money. It's mine. I'm entitled to it. I can now use my discretion to give you. And some people say, let me tell you something. I'm frozen, stone cold. I have no emotions. It's my father, it's my father. Do you know how many people their papa don't tell? One of my guys, his father called him and said he needed to borrow 2.5 million. My guy had exactly 2.5 million in his account. He carried it and gave his father. His father said he'll pay him back in a month. That month came, he went to meet his father. His father said that as he don't do one for him, in children to go do one for him. While light police now go carry me and my papa. say I give you money, you say you won't collect am for 1 month, then 1 month later you can't come back, can't tell me say my children go give am to me the way I give am to you. Ọlọ́pàá máa kó àwa méjèèjì ni. Police, where I go report my papa reach, my papa no go believe say I useless like that. Where I go carry the matter reach. I don't mind dedicating 1 month to going from house to report my father on everything he has done to offend me in my life before I go fit leave that money. Anybody that cannot say no to parents, na problem. Because you will never be able to move forward. You are building your business, they will take your capital from you. Someone says, honor your father and your mother. Honor means respect. It does not mean dash them money. Honor. I've said this over and over again. Nigerians monetize everything. My boyfriend loves me. He dey dash you money. The guy is so nice. He dey dash you money. Nice does not mean money. Love does not mean money. Honor does not mean money. There are people in my life that I give money and I don't honor. And there are people in my life I honor. I've never given them 50 kobo before. Let's separate the two. Honor no be money. You cannot come and dupe me and tell my papa. If my papa come meet me, borrow money, no risk. As in, when the guy told me this, I was looking at the guy was almost in tears. He almost lost the house he was paying for. That was his last deposit. And he told his father, the baba say you need him, use Ogboju. You go use Ogboju for me for my money. Wallahi, the day they bury you, I no go show. You don't know me, oh. You don't know me. It's different from you beg me for my money, I think and carry and give you. Than say you give me, you collect my money, you can't use Ogboju. Never. Never. And anybody that is like that, run from them. Run from them. Because you can never plan with such people. You can't plan with such people. Somewhere in the middle of the plan, somebody needs something. Do you know that's why Nigeria is the way it is. The last generation, as the generation is coming, they are chopping the generation. They go to drink your blood. And by the time you are able to break out of that jinx, you are too old. You now start drinking your children's blood. It's a toxic situation if there ever was one. If the toxic, don't encourage it. You want to remove corruption when your parents are corrupt. Your parents will borrow money from you and then use Ogboju and tell you they gave birth to you. No, try that thing with me. I work very hard for my money. For somebody to come and use Ogboju to collect it. And parents, you did not do your children a favor bringing them to the world. They did not ask you to bring them to the world. It's not a favor. I brought you to the world. One guy telling Pekin, say, if I did not give birth to you in the USA, you will not be an American citizen today. Okay, so why you not come born me for Nigeria? Or born me anywhere else? As in, how do people hold on to these things? How? And sometimes poverty is a problem. When you come from a family of poverty, any small thing your parents do for you, they go to ring down for your ear. I sent you to school. Oh, Mama run me law school. Like you send me. Did you send me to Harvard? If you send me to Harvard, then you cannot tell me you send me to school. You send me to UI or IFE, and that's the grade. That's what you did that nobody else has done. Please don't bring it near me. You did what a parent should do, and I will do the same for my children. So you all need to be careful because parents can be very emotionally manipulative. Parents can be extremely manipulative. And some wives' parents will be so manipulative to them. They will make you feel like it is your right to take care of them. As a good husband, if you have, take care of your wife and her dependents. I made that clear. But when you are taking care of people, don't take care of people who demand. Those people that will give you and tell you it must be like this. Not on my money. Anything you want that must be like this, you go and earn the money. And I don't believe that, from my understanding of scripture, the real blessing is when you take care of the poor. I can't have a rich mother and be taking care of my rich mother when I'm surrounded with poor people. I have members of my family who can't pay school fees. I'd rather pay those ones school fees than carry the money and give my mother that already has, because I believe that if I give my mother blessed money is a blessing. It's stupidity. It's emotions. And when I give my mother money, she'll be happy. I don't need to give my mother money to be happy. If it is money that makes your mother happy, your mother is a needy, greedy somebody. Work on it. To make your mother happy, to make her smile, she has to say a lot. You have a family problem. You have a family problem. If what makes your mother happy is a lot, you have a family problem. And I don't know how you're going to deliver yourself from it. If I want to make my mother happy, I call her and I gist with her. If she ever needs anything and she asks me for it, I'll get it done. But I will not put my mother on a monthly salary when I know that my mother is doing very well. I don't understand how people reason these things. Nigerians have a way of reasoning. It's just like when I sat down with somebody the other, I said, why do you go to church? To worship God. I quoted Matthew chapter 6. The Bible says when you want to pray, enter your room and lock your door and pray in private. So why do you need to go to church to worship God? To go and learn the Bible. Your pastor does not know the Bible. I've not met a Nigerian pastor that understands anything about scripture. They just understand how to twist it to collect your money and to collect your brain. I sat down, I said, because the guy was like, your kids don't go to church. I'm like, to go and do what? What did they lost that they want to go and find in church? I know Bible more than their pastor. The Bible I've taught them. Their pastor does not know it. The average child in my house knows more than a Nigerian GO. Knows where all the things are hidden. So then I am not greedy. The GOs are greedy. And greed will not let you enter heaven. So you are more likely not to make heaven by going to church than by avoiding it. So I sat down and said, explain to me. There's never any explanation. They will go up, they will come down. Then one person said, look me in the eye and said, that's how we're raised. I'm like, if you are raised in a certain way and it's not working, why don't you abandon it? You all were raised with female circumcision. You all were raised with tribal marks. Why are you not having tribal marks? Because you see that there's no worth to it. So why are you going to church? Explain to me, what do I want to go and get in church that I do not already have? The gathering of the brethren. We gather on Instagram. They did not say gather in church. Gather. And they did not say if you don't gather, you will not make heaven. So even if you choose not to gather, it's still not bad. It's just better to gather. Many of you, church is like therapy. You go there and you shake away all your evil for 1 hour or 2 hours. You are without your evil. And then you leave and go back to your evil ways. So church is that 2 hours where you drop your evil by the side. Because that's what it is. It doesn't make you better people. And you come out again and continue being the evil that you've always been. So when you tell me, because I've had this argument with many people, someone told me I should be giving my mother monthly salary. I'm like, for what? They told you my mother's salary is not enough for her. If you know the amount of people that are on my mother's dependent list, they reach like 30 where my mother take care of. Now, someone said church is a detox scheme. That's my problem. It's not even a proper detox scheme. It's a detox scheme for 2 hours a week. Then you go back to your toxicity. You just detox for 2 hours and go back. It's not like you're detoxing and you're changing your life. You go back. The only thing Nigerian church teaches you not to do is stay away from what they call fornication and maybe drinking beer. So when I say to people, make it make sense. Not all of us, it's not all our mothers that sold akara so that we can go to school. My mother is a professor of law, vice chancellor of a university, member of the African Universities Council. You know what it is to be a vice chancellor, a VC, in a top Nigerian university? It's not everybody. I say this all the time. It's not everybody's mother that sold akara so that they can go to school. It's not everybody's mother that had to carry things on their head so that their children can be okay. Some of our mothers read book. My mother had her master's in law by the time she was 21. By the time I was born, my mother gave birth to me at 21. She already had a master's in law. Of course, she hustled, but my mama hustle no reach to dey carry food for her head, sit down inside rain for market to sell so that I go fit go school. So sometimes the emotions you have, I don't have them and I don't understand them. And my mother had friends who were like her, who worked in offices, who earned salaries, who were doing okay. They could feed their children. So what am I trying to say is, do things that are logical. If you're going into a family, if you're marrying a woman or a man, you are not marrying a woman, or you are marrying her family and her dependents. Dependents is a very key word in this equation because they depend on her. How many people depend on her? Can you carry it? Now, sometimes you marry one man, he is the richest in the family, is a problem. It's better to marry the poorest in a family. Then you just be dealing with his ego issues because his brother's going to talk to him anyhow and go get ego. So you know what you are dealing with is ego. Than to marry the richest in the family, and the moment you enter the family, they're already seeing you as a threat. They're already, when you marry into a family where the person you are getting married to is the richest, anything they will see it as a threat. He has come or she has come to destabilize our source of income. Be very careful. And people, sometimes you have to lie láti kẹ́bọjẹ. You know what liar láti kẹ́? You have to get the mind to eat sacrifice. Oh God, liar, you have to be bold. You have to understand that you cannot carry everybody along. Growing up, I saw how my father carried his external family. And it affected us because the little we had, we always had to share with them. And growing up, I made up my mind that about no family, they come my house. So you be my family. Maybe one or two cousins here, maybe my brother here. But that extended family, you go wake up one day, go see person for you. First of all, I walk far from everybody where they don't go fit see me first. Not because of anything. I need to be able to survive. I need to pick up. It's not like this, my father is Dangote, that there is inheritance waiting. I still have to build myself. And while I'm building myself, I have to make sure I don't drown, I don't capsize. So you have to have mind. You have to learn how to tell people no and look away. It might be a selfish thing, it might be wrong, it might not be the exact preachings of Christ. But if you don't have, you can't give what you don't have. And by what you don't have is the fact that you have 1 million naira in your bank account and somebody comes to ask you for 5K. If that money is part of your rent, you don't have. If the person checks your bank account and sees 1 million naira and is asking for 5K, he needs to get it that you don't have. Imagine I have 2.5 million naira in my bank account. My daughter, one of them, school fees about 1 point something million. The other one of them is almost 1 million. My son's school fees is 650,000. Already my problem is more than that 2.5 million. But you have just seen bank balance of 2.5 million. You are now asking me for 20K. That 20K, where am I going to give it to you? So that my own child will not go to school because you have seen the money in my hand. Talk to me. So my child is not going to go to school because you were privileged to see money in my hand. How? Make it make sense. Someone said, givers never lack. Blessing, that's the biggest lie in this world. I know givers where they lack well. If you don't give with sense, you will lack. Givers never lack. Now emotional. Givers lack if they don't give with sense. You go and give your. I just give you an example. I have 2.5 million in my account. One of the kids' school fees is 1 point something million. The other one is almost 1 million. Baby free zone 650,000. If you add everything together, it's more than 2.5 million. But you can see 2.5 million in my account. Do I have money? Answer me. Do I have money? I just explained the scenario to you. 2.5 million in my account. One child's school fees is 1.1 million. The other child's school fees is 900,000. The third one is 650,000. Just school fees. Oh, I never talk of tire. God will provide and replace it. That's the stupidity that your parents were taught. God will provide what? If you are earning salary, where is God going to provide it from? Answer me. You'll be doing runs in the office, doing illegal things in the office, and I think it's the provision of God. That's the stupidity that they taught you. And that stupidity was served to your parents a la carte, and they transferred it to you. My problem, have faith. That's not faith, that's stupidity. Why don't you tell the person that is asking to have faith? Why am I the one to have faith? So my own child will not go to school? I've done something to somebody before one time. There was one guy, I said this story the other day. The guy came to meet me and asked me for money. He asked me for 80,000. He asked my other friend for 80,000 too. So he come meet me for Friday. He just ambush me. So Baba, make I help him. Say the money that my friend give him never clear for his account, and he needs to make that payment now. That once the money clears on Monday, he will give me back. That I should give him another 80K. I knew he wanted to mess with me. I knew he wanted to mess with me. But my spirit said, you know what? Let me test him. So I gave him 160K. Baba, now so my 160K clear for a hand. My other friend, 80K clear. I can remember the figure exactly, clear for a hand. This was in 2013, 10 years ago. Baba, now so I can't ask him, where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? The guy begin to do me like this. For like 3 years. Money where you supposed to give me on Monday. You do me like this, like this, like this, like this. I'm a fool now. I'm a gone. I not talk anything. I quiet. This guy, they buy, they go there, they tell me, that's why they look them. Baba, it got to a point where they tell me, say, this guy go buy if I don't bring that money to save him. I say, okay, but I no go give him my money. Say me they find another person where I go give, where go take care of that. Be say, my money, I don't swear, say my money no go touch this guy hand. And this one no be say, as in they buy, it they bother me, it no bother me. Waiting they bother me be say, una they stress me, say go buy. And I know say if you buy, una go they stressed. Not be say I get any feeling at all saying one buy, una in business be that too. Like 6 years down the line, one of my family members now called me, say, this guy call him, saying, want borrow money from him. I say, no borrow him your money. No borrow him your money. Oh. Say, this now my experience. Say, no. Say, this guy promise saying go pay him back. That's why I sit down, they look at. I'm on, I say, no pay him back. Of course, until today, still no pay that one back too. Now that one got to send the pikin go school. She come meet me, say, please, make I borrow him the money. Say, her pikin got to go school. At last, I say, auntie, your pikin go sit down for house. Because until your pikin sit down for house for one time, both you and your pikin no go get sense. No be say I no get the money, but I no go give you because I don't warn you. Why am I supposed to punish myself because you decided to be stupid? You decided against better judgment to be stupid. Now it is my problem. Baba, that pikin stay for house. That's why they look the pikin every day. Hey, how are you? Oh, you only one full term. And people told me that I was wicked. I felt very good about it. You know why? Because I felt I taught her a lesson. You carry your pikin school fees, give person wey no get brain. He tell you say one use and do business, and you trust them. Since you don't dey waka with her, you don't ever see any business wey him do. Person wey wind like 5 people up, one person brought pension, gave this guy, chop all the money. After the time when he chop my own money. Then I called the guy one day. I said, Baba, shey you know, say he said, I still remember that money. I said, my money. Then person come wake up say one come borrow you money, make me I come dey cry. All of you will cry unless I no tell you. I called that woman like 3 times. I said, don't give this guy. If you give, you don't come and call me. Oh. Say, don't worry, he will pay. I trust him. Oh, God will provide. God provided a full term of playing for the child because the pikin no go school. One person come tell me, say, I'm wicked that I deprived the child of one term of school. I say, me deprive, or mama stupidity deprive. Not be me deprive, now mama way foolish, now deprive him picking. Mama go, more go, no. Let them remember today that they were stupid. The mother does not talk to me again. I don't talk to her again too. No problem. What are we talking about? Are we friends? I cannot be friends with a foolish person. And or person wey carry money go so give church, come tell me say him don give him. Baba, I don't follow person go church before. Say, please, we want to collect our money back. The money we give is school fees. The child cannot go to school. Not many people I don't follow go church. Go make noise for the church. Say, may they give this guy money back. Say, he so under the anointing. Say, he no get sense. So he don't turn anointing. Where they look like me like this for church, where they look them back, say, you need that. Am I phone low TNU? Come on, be all social media. Oh, no carry this matter, go social media. Person tell you, say, no give offering again, give him money. You don't know the level of stupid people I've met in my life. One guy sick, he won't do operation. Make una dey hear. I'll give you 3 examples of extremely stupid people. People with their stupidity, they serve them a la carte. The first one, we raise money for him, 500,000 naira. We raise them really well. As in, I had to beg, gather the 5. I can't give him the 500K, make them go do treatment. That's why now, we know they give people money again. We go pay hospital. Baba. Now so, one day I called you. I say, you don't do operation. He say, he never do operation. I say, what happen? He say, I ain't go church. Say the pastor come they pray for healing for him. Come tell us make he sow something dangerous. Now carry operation money give church. You carry money way. As in say I no slap the guy now because he talk to me for phone. If they talk to me one on one, I go slap him. Na me go kuku pay him. Because I am allergic to stupidity. And I could see that this guy was quarreling with wisdom. As in, you carry operation money, give church. Now I wear my cloth. I say, oh, yeah, let's go. Now I call 2 police. Now we go to the pastor house. Now we call Pastor Molly. Now we tell pastor, say, Papa, no vex. So this money with this guy giving our operation money. Oh. If you don't want to make the settle this our matter for where you no good, carry your money, give him. No being get the money. Now we get the money. So if you don't give him the money, give us the money back, or else we will drag you. And once I don't begin to make noise, I sabi gather people now. Who I grow? Once I begin to shout for you, everybody kilo shele, I go come begin to tell your story. Now the pastor think and where, think and up, think and two. You see, say I no be among in congregation where if you use their head, the money come out to number 1. Number 2, one woman was begging me for rent when we first started Free Nation. That time we never even start church as Free Nation. This one was begging me for rent. Daddy Freeze, please, I need 200,000. Help me, help me, help me, help me. So one guy that used to listen the way people they listen, just call me one-on-one, say, Daddy Freeze, I go help that woman out. So we're supposed to meet at Freedom Way. You know where Freedom Way, that junction is. He said he'll meet me there, so that's why I go there. I tell the woman, I said, she meet us there. So I was there with the woman. I was like, so Mama, we've solved your problem. I've given you this money. What are you going to do? Say, first of all, I will pay my tithe. As she said that, I just counted 20,000 naira inside the money. I called one beggar. You know those beggars with the Freedom Way. Hey, you come here. I just carry the 20,000, give and bam. I said, Madam, I don't pay your tithe. So what are you going to do? The woman look me like this. As if it is not that you are a mad person. Money out of the money where you no get, you still first one pay tithes. I said, Mama, after today, if this rent finish, I point pedestrian bridge ahead. I say, go they sleep under that bridge. No ever call me again because I don't see say your problem now because say you don't get sense. Your money will no compete. As I give, I just they ask him. Say, so what are you going to do with the money now? Say, I will first remove my tithe and give to God. I say, Madam, you never ready to not sleep on that bridge. You will sleep on that bridge in this lifetime. It is too sure because you don't get brain. So I know people that are stupid and I cannot encourage you to be stupid. I cannot. So when you meet a woman or a man that is stupid, avoid them. Don't be in relationships with financial. I don't mean spendthrifty people. People that will go and buy one wig for 1 million naira. Those are different. Those ones you can manage. But those ones that cannot say no, their family will suck them. And there was one guy that I used to know. He used to give his arm and his leg for his family. As in, he sent his father's younger brother's children to school. This one brought, I'm not an emotional person, but this one brought tears to my eyes. And he had a kidney problem. And 5 of those his family members were matches, and none of them agreed to give kidney. He was crying on the hospital bed before he passed. That same family I wanted to buy for, none of them agreed to give him kidney. I was in tears. I was like, nobody. They wanted their kidney, but they wanted your money. So that's my message for you guys today. I'm going to bring 1 or 2 people to just say 1 or 2 things. Let me see who wants to say something. Just 1 or 2 people. So that's it. As a woman, anything you can't buy for yourself or your father cannot buy for you, don't demand it from a man. If you get it from a man, it's a privilege. Hello?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you,
You
my
know, I
darling?
just want to find
I want to see your face, so we
thanks
don't
for
allow
giving
people
me.
that don't show their face. So.
Oh my God. Maybe can I send a request back?
Okay, send the request back. Send the request back.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Send the request back.
Thank you. Thank
All right, bye. Send the request back. Someone said that the fees 12K is too much for a date. Now, it depends on where you go for a date. Depends on where you go for a date. If you send me 12K for food, will I say you insult me? Told me, Baoni.
Oh, I mean, they ignore calling. They decline.
Even if you are not ready. Just a quick conversation. So what's up? What's on your mind? What's your take?
Honestly, I don't believe in depending on someone or a man or anyone to get you, basic things if they want to find. But if you know you can't afford it yourself, you don't have to. That's just my belief. If I can't afford to buy, say, something worth 50,000 for myself, I don't expect to put that pressure on someone else, regardless of whether my boyfriend or my husband. It doesn't make any sense. And I think that has been that was the way I was trained. I was raised. My mom tells me, you don't expect anything from anybody. If you're aware, you're lower. But then, if it's a gift or someone wishes to do it, fine. But at least basic things, you should be able to do it yourself. You should be able to afford it yourself. You don't have to put pressure on someone else, or because oh, you've gone to a restaurant. You should have your money at hand. Not what if the person is not able to.
Bros, that person on the line, sorry to me, let this person talk so he can leave because it's a very noisy environment.
Okay.
So, bros, make we hear your contribution. I be Vivian. Now, man, you be a Viva Drip. Let's hear you, sir.
Yes, are you? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. This one is the first time I'm appearing on your live in video. I'm very happy that you accepted my. I'm very happy at least seeing you on video call one-on-one like this. I'm so grateful.
Yeah. So, what's your contribution, sir?
Yeah, everything you have been saying about that and lead you on that one. I want post love for your idea to stay too.
Now, Edo State today.
Yes, I stay in Edo State, Benin City.
Hey,
Yeah.
how is Edo State?
Wow, the weather here is very calm, very cool.
Very cool. Now, rain the fall, have been a sun.
Yeah, it has been raining since morning. Now the weather is very cool and calm.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. I just wanted to pick your brain. Okay?
Wow, thank you, sir.
God
Thank
bless
you, sir.
you. Take care.
Okay, sir.
What's your name?
Okay, sir. Ufoma.
Ufoma, nice meeting you, brother. God bless
Okay,
you,
thank
yeah?
you, sir.
Content to me, go by.
Okay.
Continue.
Oh, okay. So, whether you ask me out for the date or not, at least I'll have my own backup because I don't want to be embarrassed. But that doesn't mean that I have to over order or buy what I can afford myself. I don't actually believe in putting pressure on another person, irrespective, regardless of whoever the person is. That's my own shout.
Absolutely. Samaria, over to you.
Let it freeze. Good evening. Let it freeze. I don't want to set this thing on fire.
Set it on fire.
It's a good conversation, and you are right. I mean, people should communicate, and then people should at the same time. If you don't have money, why would you want to take a woman on a date?
That's
If
how
you
somebody
want
wanted
to
to take one of my friends out on a date, and he sent her $22.
Now, if you just I'll go to that part. Now, if you don't say it out, that's my story, man. I will share them. So you know what I understand. Let me start the conversation for example, and you don't have money, and you tell me, look, I'll be willing to get on a date with you, but right now I'm not financially stable, I will understand that. It depends on your explanation and the manner. If you say it in the right way, I wouldn't mind paying. There's no big deal there. But if you say it in a wrong way, I'll be like, I mean, if you don't have money, why would you think you want to get on a date with me? Your focus should be looking for money and not me. For goodness sake, if you don't have money, there are certain things you shouldn't be doing. Are you comfortable when you don't have money? So why would you not have money? And the only thing in your head is going after a woman and running after a woman? Are you okay? Are you normal? Oh, girl, when you go and look for work, you're going to make money before coming around. That's by the way. Call me names, but let me tell you what happened the other day. Somebody was supposed to. Honestly, I was not the one that requested though. Now, gentleman is saying that he won't buy me lunch. Oga, okay, wait the lunch, buy lunch. Oga, I said, let him send me money for the lunch. Oh, he was unable to get it. Oh, can I just go buy it? I said, okay, go ahead. Oga sent me $22. Nike, $22. I just said, I say, no best. Can I get your cash app or Zelle number? He sent me his Zelle number. I doubled the money and I sent it back to him. I told him, you see that rubbish where you try. I said, I gave it back to him. I said, I want you to buy yourself. I said, why did I say? I say, I do not want. And then, I mean, I was fine. I was real. I mean, the way I'm saying it may sound funny, but then I told him, you and I can't date you. No need lying to myself. I can't date a man that sent me such for lunch for no reason.
How much is he supposed to send you for lunch?
Daddy Freeze, do not forget that I was not the one that requested for that lunch.
Yeah, but okay, as he want, like me now, I say, Samaria, I won't carry you go chop lunch.
I've had somebody offer to buy me lunch and the person sent me $50 and I had to appreciate it, okay? There are different forms of offer. Okay, if you just tell me like, okay, the person that sent me $50, for example, a long time ago, he was like, oh, what do you have? What are you having for lunch? So I do not know. I'm still thinking. Oh, okay, can you just pay for my lunch? It's okay, go ahead. And then he sent me $50, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciated that. But the person that sent me $22 for lunch, excuse me, it wasn't like the conversation didn't go that way. So to him, I mean, I don't know, but I've met somebody, there are people that just feel like, I don't know, but probably he may have been doing that to some, with a lot of girls and has been working out for him. But I'm not that kind of a woman who sends $15 for lunch or $20, $30 for lunch. Don't treat me like that. No need lying to you. Uncle, I cannot come and date you when you can only send me that for lunch. I don't want to be with you and I'm looking out for someone else. In as much as dating you is not a relation, is not a job opportunity. But let's be real with ourselves, because you should be elbow if you're unable to afford certain things for yourself. You can't afford them for me. You can't afford those things for me. And if you see me affording those things or buying those things with my money, you feel like I'm wasting money, because those are things you can't afford for yourself. And that's on a period. That's the way I see it. That is real. No, let's be real. There are people that you're not asking them to purchase.
Sure, say this your matter go reach Insta blog, Sha. Sure, you shall know.
Papa. That is freeze. No. I'm not saying it in that way. But there are people that when they see you using certain amount of money to purchase certain things, they be like, why are you wasting money? And the reason I understand, the reason is because they can't afford those things for themselves. So if you can afford that thing for yourself, and if you think that thing is a big deal, you don't need to hang around me, because I wouldn't want you to feel like, oh, you're being wasteful. Meanwhile, that's something I'm used to. You get it? So, I mean, I don't know, but I was real with him. I told him, no, I can't date. And the guy was upset too. He started cussing me out. Hey, he cussed me out. I know he's watching me right now because he's here on this line. He cussed me out too. The funny thing is, while he was done, I think when he started cussing me out, he must have thought that, I was going to start cussing him back. When he finished, I said, thank you. That was all I said. And the more I said the thank you without responding and anything else, the more upset he became. To cut the story short, I told him, look, I was just being real with you. I don't need to be with you, and I'm looking out for someone else. I don't need to lie to myself. Because that's the problem we make, the issue. We don't discuss those things initially. We don't talk about those things. He may be thinking, oh, because he sent me $22 for lunch, he has done a big deal for me. It doesn't work that way. Let's be real. So, you watching this, viewers, you can cuss me out all you like. I don't care. But I bet if you send me $25 for lunch, I will give you back. I know this.
Hold on. Before Rita says anything, mute your mic so that I can say something. First of all, that's how one person said, Daddy Freeze, what's your account number? I was happy. Esther Omoru, you helped me paste the account number. Baba sent me 15. If I put my account number by myself, and you send me 1.5 is different. But when you request for my account number and you send me 1,500 naira, what do you want me to do with it? As in, I don't know how to put it. I'm not being ungrateful and I'm not entitled to your money. I didn't work for your money. But if you ask, say, I want to buy you lunch. If you don't know how much money they used to eat lunch, can you ask and say, please, how much is the lunch you want to buy? I don't have an idea. Just make a joke about it. Say, you know me, I cook at home, so I don't even know how much they sell lunch. Let the person even. But you say,
did I say that the person did not just send 22 dollars? The person sent 22 dollars 18 cents.
$20. So wait for that, yeah. So please, it's nobody's entitled to. If I said, guys, I need somebody to dash me money, and you dash me 100 naira, I will not be angry. But when you specifically ask me for my account number and I type, that time I was using to type is more than that 1.5 that you sent. Do you understand? If I come out now and say, guys, if you enjoyed the message, give me some money. Oh yeah, put up my account number. Somebody puts up my account number and you send me 100 naira, I will appreciate it. But when you are saying that, if you know the way they will ginger, daddy freeze. Oh no, man, you be send your account number, and then you send me 1.5.
That's the point I was trying to make. So, exactly what I'm talking about.
1,500 naira. Anyway, for those who have been very good and been selling me good stuff like House of Gold, who bought me 2 money guns, mute, guys, mute. Afro Popular, big shout out to you. Akube 12345 and Prince Adewi, y'all sent me money guns on TikTok. Thank you so much. Double click the screen if you're watching live on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, please send me those super chats. Someone said, but Daddy Free is a gift. It's a gift I did not ask you for. Now we need to understand. Let me give you an example here. So I'm going to come and hype you because you want me to say thank you to you publicly. So I'm going to come and say thank you, Samaria, for sending me 1.5. It's a gift I did not ask you for. When I ask you for a gift, then you can give me anything you want. But when you offer to give me a gift, do you know if I can refuse your gift? Are you aware that I can refuse your gift? I have one leather wallet here. One guy sent me leather wallet. What do I already have enough leather wallets? Let me give you another example. If I show you inside my house, pictures, frames, paintings of me, it reach 20. I don't get where to hang them. And then you look at me and say that if I want to give you a gift, I give you another painting. The ones where I get, I don't hang them finish. We're all not gift. Sometimes your gift can be an inconvenience. That's how one guy said that if I'm looking for you, I want to give you a gift. He gave me a wall clock. What do I want to do with wall clock? Local work. Wait, I won't use and do. I gave it to my boys when they walk. That wall clock still dey backyard. The guy no gree carry and go in house. So, in as much as it looks like Samaria is being entitled, I'm looking at it more like she knows her worth. If you ask me for my lunch, I want to pay for lunch for me. Look at me well. Sometimes if I say I want to go lunch and you send me 10,000 nights, you're insulting me. That means you want me to go to Ken Chicken Fried Turkey. You are looking at, you are not, you don't say, Daddy Freeze, I want to buy, if I say, Daddy Freeze, I want to buy you lunch and you send me 50K, then I understand that, yes, you want me to go and eat buffet with my wife at Movenpick Hotel or Radisson Blue or Eco Hotel. Yes, you have given me something, but you give me 10K, you say, I want to buy you lunch. They tell you, say, my lunch na 10K. So, in as much as everything is a gift, if I ask you for a gift, there are very expensive gifts on TikTok. There's what you call space shuttle. It's one of the most expensive gifts. One guy dashed me space shuttle and I said thank you. And one of the smallest gifts, perfume. If they give you perfume for TikTok, very tiny gift. But I still appreciate you. Because I asked you to give me a gift. But when you offer to give me a gift, don't give me a useless gift. Don't give me painting. Don't give me things that will have no place in my house. Don't give me wallet unless it's a Mont Blanc wallet or and another guy gave me a fake Versace shirt. Please, how do I say thank you to someone? Look at Oluwase Ishomorin now on YouTube. He sent me $20. That's a gift. 20 US dollars as voice. Now, guess what? Do you know there are people that send me $1 and I still greet them? Do you know people that send me $1? $1. The lowest amount you can send is, I think, 99 cents, which is $1. And I'll still come out and say, yeah, don't you people, somebody, don't you hear me when I hail the people that send me $1?
That's right.
I will greet them $1. I will greet you. But when you tell me that I should send you my account, that you want to send me something, and you send me 1,500 naira, you have insulted me. You have insulted me. If I put my account there and say, this is my account, 100-131-7326 Zenith Bank, almost somebody send me a posh Abio. So send me a pearl. Oh, wow. Abby Posh sent a pearl. Thank you so much on TikTok. Please send me those money guns. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, send me those money guns. Double click the screens. I'm looking for my number one. Abby Posh is my number one. Do you understand? When I say send me something, anything you send is good enough. If I'm in the mood, you know what? As they see Samaria. Samaria is one person that will say, Daddy Freeze, I just sent you something. She's like that. She comes to my life, makes my life interesting. She's my sister. I talk to her, I chat to her. And once in a while, she could just say, I want to send you something. And the minimum way she could send me now 50K. Now she be this. I know they lie. She's not a stingy person. So if na person way, I know say Samaria na stingy person, I go understand. But let's be, you see, there's a difference between being confident and being cocky. If you send a woman of a certain repute $22 for lunch and she sent your money back to you double, I think it's a confidence, not cocky issue. If you want to send somebody lunch money, if you look at me, you send me 5K to go and eat lunch. You have insulted me. Where do I want to eat? Where do I know that they eat 5K lunch? Do you know mega chicken? If I go to eat a mega chicken, I can't eat less than 7.5. That's mega chicken. That's supposed to be an open eatery. So you're sending me 5K, meaning I should add my money to it to go and eat the lunch you want to buy for me. It's not like, I'm not saying I want to go and eat lunch, add money to me. You say, Daddy Freeze, oh, I enjoyed your message today, let me buy you lunch. It's like, oh, Daddy Freeze, I enjoyed your message and you send me something I don't eat to eat. We are not being entitled. You need to know the difference between me asking and you offering. If I ask you, let me put it plainly to you. If I ask you, I say, guys, you know what? You guys send me something and I put my account number. If you send me 100 naira, not 1K, 100 naira, I'll be grateful to you. But when you now offer to buy me lunch, etiquette, that the freeze, then I now send you my account, you now send me 1,500 naira. And I must say thank you to you for the 1,500 naira. Send me your account, let me wire you 10K. You with the dash person. Now, when we are looking for instance, we have a charity case, and I say, okay, we need 170K, and you bring 500 naira, and we appreciate you. You are bringing it towards a cause. But don't offer me to do something and then insult me in the process. Sometimes your gifts are not worthy of being appreciated because your gifts are insulting. It's like me going to see Oni of Ife and carrying slippers, bathroom slippers that I bought in traffic to go and give him. I came with a gift.
No, Daddy, please, you buy Eva. Is it Eva? Is it still in Nigeria?
Eva wine to go and give Oni of Ife. I don't see where they sell Dom Perignon. It's an insult. He might not look at it anyhow, but he might just say, okay, you know what? He will look at you somehow, especially if it, like for instance, if I was abroad and I don't know where to buy anything, I just walk into a shop, I just buy anything I see. It's different. But I live in this Nigeria. I have credit facility in this Nigeria. It makes no sense. Rita, over to you. If you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, And Facebook, remember to send me those stars, those super chats. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll be grateful. Even if you send $1, I'll be grateful. I'll be grateful. And even if you send flower on TikTok, I'll be grateful because now me they ask now. So yeah, double click the screen, send me those money guns and whatever else it is you want to send. Over to you,
Yeah,
Rita.
there were two things that you stated that I picked up on: etiquette and knowing your value. Etiquette in regards to the lady that went on this date. She went on this date and apparently ordered before the guy, ordered different things worth 12K. Um, as a lady, you need to know how to carry yourself. You need to know how to, and that's basically where the worth or the value bit comes in. If she had carried herself well enough to at least have waited until that man arrived, then she would have seen the caliber of person she's dealing with. But sometimes we just feel we rush into things and, a lot of us have lost value in ourselves. I remember growing up, my mom would always say, eat at home before you go out. Don't go and bank on party food or whatsoever you're going to, expecting that you will eat there. So, little things like this is now what's affecting some of us in adulthood. That we don't have etiquette, we don't know how to act, and we're expecting someone to value us. It's the way you carry yourself, that is the way they will carry you. So
Straight.
that is basically it. Um, so yeah, yes, both of them were in the wrongs, but if you don't carry yourself, and as you were saying, certain gifts given should be rejected if the person doesn't know your worth. So that is basically it. So yeah, ladies should learn from things like this. Um, and sadly enough, she was in that kind of situation and it went viral and the guy used it to trend.
Then, please, can I say something? Because I've not even said anything as regards the girl. I know you all have spoken well. You made valid points earlier. And yes, like my sister here also stated, ladies should be careful and mindful of people they hang out there with. And I understand the cost of things now, because I remember one time one of my friends was telling me that she went out with somebody and they brought a plate of snail or something, and it was cost 12, I think either 8 or 12,000. So let's assume, I don't know wherever they agreed to meet, you know. So let's say we go on dates, people go on dates. Now, I don't know about, some other people out there, but me in particular, I never go on dates without my cards. Never. My card is my number one. I don't trust even myself. Talk about trusting you. I don't
Abe
trust
Posh, my number one gifter.
so.
Continue.
Now, should you decide to go on dates like that, considering the cost of, things now, you maybe just a snail, maybe a piece of snail that she consumed, and the bill went up so high. She may not have expected that. She may not have expected that the drink she had would be that expensive. So, in that case, if you do not have that amount of money, hang in there till the person appears. When the person appears, then open, verbalize, communicate. It doesn't cost a thing. You don't have it. Tell the person, look, I would wish to eat this. Do you have that amount? Can I eat this? If they say yes, you can, then you can demand that thing and you can request and eat, being rest assured that you requested with confidence. Especially when you know you can afford it or you don't have that amount of money. Always ask. Do not be ashamed to ask that person you're hanging out with. But in the case you feel that you're ashamed to ask all, then go with your card. Be ready to pay any amount. Do not, start making requests before the person's arrival, because you never can tell. What if they don't come up? So for the guy that decided to use such opportunity, I don't know what the God is doing about that, but people should be mindful of how they trend over unnecessary things. Why would you disgrace the girl like that for such a reason? Why would he do that? That's uncalled for. Okay, she ate, she couldn't pay. How about that? If she were your sister, would you treat her that way? Would you embarrass her like that? She didn't steal, she only ate. considering the cost of items in the market, you never can tell. I mean, he may not even have been enough things that she consumed. So why make fun of her? That's just that's not fair. I mean,
Mm.
I just hope we learn. We learn every day. I've learned. I'm not learning with that, but I just hope we learn.
Mm. Uh, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Lovely hanging out with you guys. Big shout out to everybody who sent me stuff. A very special shout out to Oluwase Shomorin, who sent me super chats and super stickers. Big shout out to A plus Onerla Oner 1A. I don't know if I got that. Send me two money guns. Thank you so much. House of Gold. Thank you so much. Afro Popular Achube 12345 Prince Adewi and Dela Musa. Thank you so much. My number one gifter on TikTok is Abe Posh. I always follow my number one gifter at the end of every show. I always make sure I follow the person who's my number one gifter. So, guys, follow Abe Posh on TikTok. Follow Abe Posh if you're watching on TikTok. Thank you so much. De La Musa, thank you so much for your gifts. Um, so it's always a promise. Whoever ends up being my number one gifter when I'm rounding off, if I've not followed you before, I'll follow you now. Uh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's not easy to be a number one gifter, overtake everybody, and you're the number one. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Rita Ose, regards to the family. Everyone, thank you so much. Take care
Thanks for
and
having
God
me. Take care.
bless
Have a lovely
you
evening.
all.
Bye, Samara.
Mwah,
Good
mwah,
night.
mwah.
Yeah, good night, yeah. But
Good night, everyone.
I'm exhausted.
Well, go and sleep.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
House of Gold, no, buy you lunch.